It is good to see the Ministry of Education and Sports playing a major role in this initiative. Therefore, on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports and on my own behalf, I applaud our PS, the Director, Basic and Secondary Education, the Commissioner, Basic Education Department and your team, UNICEF, Plan International, Lego Foundation, and all our partners for your efforts in organizing this launch of this National Play Day that ensures everyone understands the concept of play and its benefit to children. We also acknowledge the fact that it is imperative that children are nurtured in a safe and conducive environment that allows them to become healthy, secure, confident, and empowered individuals with competencies for lifelong learning. Therefore, this National Play Day is vital in enabling us to introduce in a formal way for this country to remember that our children need to be children, they need to be allowed to play, both at home and in school, because we shouldn't think about play as if it only happens in school. Play should begin to happen at home and even before early childhood development, because children begin to develop at home and play is part of that development. And then it happens in kindergartens as they are commonly known in this country. Therefore, today's function here is an introduction of a new way of life. Because Uganda spent many years in conflict and war, that people adapted a way of life that was simply survival at best. And in that environment, children lost their place in society. That is why you never see mothers taking their babies in baby push chairs out for a walk, or see them in the parks, in town, in groups watching children playing at weekends or public holidays. And yet, there was a time when this used to happen a lot, especially in Kampala and other centers of our districts. Therefore, I'd like to sincerely thank those of you who have initiated this beautiful idea, which I hope will be well thought out and made truly Ugandan and meaningful to our people. On the government side, we will indeed provide the support to the training of center management committees to ensure that the schools adhere to the basic requirements and minimum standards, one of which is the provision of play materials. There is an African proverb, I'm sure that many of you may have heard. It says that it takes a village to raise a child. Let us all work together to dispel the misconception that play is trivial, that it is insignificant and counterproductive, that it is something children do to pass time. But even if they were doing it to pass time, nobody can deny the fact that in that play, as they pass time indeed, they also learn certain things. Isn't this what kindergartens do with sand dunes? Do you know, you see the kindergartens with sand dunes, with clay, with kites, with balloons. That's what children use to play, but as they play, they are also learning to live socially as human beings, to learn to work together in groups. They are learning something from that play. I am confident that with the help of government, our education development partners, and the private sector, we will all achieve the objectives of early childhood care and education in our country. And I know that our country is normalizing. When we make room for our children, indeed, our country will have become normal at last. It is now my singular honor to officially launch the National Play Day, and I thank all of you for being here, and God bless you all.